guys, good morning, how's it doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So let's following up with our lab. So today we are gonna configure that certificates between ISE and FMC, and also add the Active Directory to the FMC, right? For us get more information about the user. It's not just the PxGrid configuration. To get more information about the user, we need to add a realm that is not our Active Directory. So let's go do that. The server is up and running. All the services here. I still have to complete the DHCP configuration, but I will do this in another video when we're going to start to get more traffic incoming from the inside to outside. And let me open here. Let's use Google Chrome for now. We already have the host names for this device, so let's go to fmc01.securitylab.com. Let's open also ISE. Let's use ISE01.securitylab.com, better. So here go admin with our password, and same thing for ISE. Admin with that password. So we're gonna do this first, the PxGrid between the change of the certificates between ISE and FMC. Then we're gonna add Active Directory on FMC to get more information, and we will see that when we have this client, Windows or Linux, going out to the internet. So here it goes. This guy is opened. To check the PxGrid configuration, we go to here, go to administration, PxGrid. There is a summary here. So it is disabled right now, and it shows to us that if you click on this link, you redirect us to the deployment page. So just click here. It goes to administration, system deployment, and we edit this guy here, which is the only node that we have until now. So this node, I will make it primary, just to make sure, just to be almost ready to insert the new node when this other network is done. So I will make it primary, but if we have just one, we can leave it at standalone. So it is primary for admin, it is primary for monitor because it's the only one to have it. Here we have some information about what this node is doing. For example, here will be our policy service node, where basically we have three personas, right? I think I already speak about that: admin, monitoring, and the PSN. The PSN is where the clients authenticate. So, but to enable PxGrid, you just click here and save it. And to enable TACACS, I think it will be good to enable that right now. Let's save some time here. I will click here and enable TACACS already, because when we're going to start to TACACS configuration on the switch, this step will be done already. So let's wait for saving, and let's start here on FMC. Also, we go to system, integration, still saving, and the identity source. What else you have here? Okay. Let's wait. This guy is loading. And well, while this guy is loading, so we are gonna do that. We're gonna configure a realm here. So we're going to configure Active Directory here in the realms to get more information for the client also. So the IP address or the host name for this is, I'll use IP address 10.1.1.7, 10.1.1.7. Being very honest, I don't know if this FMC is supposed to resolve name, but let's try, right? We configured the same DNS for this FMC, so let's try. ISE01.securitylab.com. No, I don't have secondary. And here is where I select the root CA for this the root CA, the CA that sign up our certificate. In that case, we have the security. Let me go to that one. Should be security root or root CA security for the PxGrid server. For the MNT, we have the same server with that role, so it will be the same. It should be root security lab. And for this one, this is the where we are gonna place the certificate. So we need to get that certificate and the key, right? We generated this. So documents, no, it's under that. It's under the OpenSSL folder. So we go to C, OpenSSL, x64 bin, and I have here the key. So this is the first thing that one of the things that's gonna ask. And under downloads, I have the PxGrid certificate. Here it goes. So 2 places to get that. But let me copy the key here. Control C, Control V, and then here you go. So this will be our PxGrid. PxGrid. So first of all, the certificate itself. Wait for loading. Here it goes. And then the key. Where's the key? I didn't save it here. Here it goes. PxGrid key. When we generated yesterday, I did not put any password, so that's why I'll keep this blank and just hit save and check if it's gonna accept this one. Here it goes. Now we go to ISE and do the same thing, right? Because when you go to certificates, we will check that ISE is using its own self-signed certificate to the PxGrid configuration. So here it goes. Where is the PxGrid? ISE is using its own certificate, so we are gonna change that. So we are gonna import a new certificate and say this is only for PxGrid. Here we go. The private key. I will say PxGrid certificate, and this is for PxGrid users, and let's submit. Oh, gotcha. ISE01 under the sun name. Let me do something. Let me see if it's gonna accept the default one, because when I did yesterday, I forget about that. And if you go to the bin folder and check this file here, and I mentioned yesterday that it was not needed, but we're supposed to have another DNS here with the host name of the ISE. I forgot that. So let's check if I can use this one, which signed by the same CA as PxGrid. Let's check that. So let me edit this server. If not, I should generate a new certificate. Could be on ISE, could be on the OpenSSL, and do the same. So let me save this and check if it's gonna accept that, and if it works, okay. And let's see if ISE, okay, it doesn't. So basically we'll need to generate the certificate again, but now with another line here. But that's pretty quick, we already know that. So simple task here, Control C, Control V, ISE01.securitylab.com. Let's save this file. Let's go to cd OpenSSL cd x cd bin, and here we go. So let me see if I have something here. I don't have, but let me grab my notes quickly here. Okay, I will stop this video right now and come back as soon as we got the comments here. Okay guys, I'm back. So let's check it out. I leave the same key, right? I got the command here, and let's generate this again, but now with the correct configuration. My bad on it. Okay, just generated that. So this is the CSR. Let's go to our lab srv-cert srv. We can do this through here, also generating signing requests using ISE, but well, let's do with OpenSSL because I think it's quicker than using ISE. As you can see, I already generated the CSR. So let's open this guy here. Control A, Control C. Use that template that we did yesterday, and wait for a little bit and try to use this one on ISE to check if it's gonna accept. So here we go. System certificates, import. We just sign up this guy here. I will show in folder. Let me delete this one. And the cert new tree is our new PxGrid Cert, and the key keeps the same because I use the same. So here goes certificate file, PxGrid. Certificate key is this one, a friendly name, PxGrid. Let's just hit PxGrid and submit and check it. So we just added the under the surname, the host name of ISE, and now we should see here pxgrid.securitylab.com. So now we go to administration settings of the PxGrid service, and we're gonna enable automatically approve new certificate-based accounts. So both devices will have the same certificate, and ISE should FMC should be ready to get this information from ISE to receive to change information using the PxGrid services. Okay, we are good on this one. Let's test. Okay, primary host successful. We have this PxGrid working, and as soon as you got, for example, any new information from ISE, and as soon as you got this network working, for example, this Windows 10 authenticating on ISE, we will see a little bit more information about it because ISE is gonna share that information with FMC. Okay, we are good on that. So let's create our Helm, which is a communication between ISE and the Active Directory. This is also good. If you read the documentation, Cisco says that it's not only ISE, we have to do both. So here it goes. Let's go. This is our SRV, Active Directory, AD, securitylab.com, administrator at securitylab.com, that password. Usually I will use the default one. The base DN will be DC equal security DC equal, I think it's DC security lab will be con, and group DN, the IP address or hostname srv.securitylab.com, and you can use a security LDAP-S because we have the certificate between these guys. So let's use our certificate. If I can find it here we goes. It's gonna use the default interface to resolve the name, and let's test. Here we go. Test connection succeed. I don't need a group DN, just a base one, and it's gonna look at the whole tree of Active Directory, but we need to, in a real world we can be more specific here. Okay, so let's the test connection successful. Let's configure groups and users, and we are almost there with this today's video because we're gonna do just this. So right now, for example, if I do a load groups under the base DN, I will check all the groups that I have on my AD. These groups coming from here, for example. If I do, and we are gonna do that, we are gonna configure the Active Directory to be more let's say with a new OUs, new folders here to control. For example, we can build a new organization unity. This will be security lab, and under this new security organization unity we will have like groups, for example security groups. So you have, for example, here I think it's a good one to bring another OU here inside of that, saying users, just to be out of the default one. Here we go. So our users, all of our groups on the AD will be inside of this one. So let me do this, another organization unit, call it groups, or better security groups. So the security group that we'll have to create some rules on ISE will be here. The users that we need to create will be here, and then we will work together to get this done also. So I think this one is pretty quick, right? We did the security lab, we create the realms, they are synchronizing, they are working. So under the directory it's good. We are using LDAP-S, which means there is an encryption using certificates. So guys, let me show to you. So we got the PxGrid configuration done, we got the helms done here, and under the integration as we just did it, right? So if you go through here, administration, PxGrid summary, we can see that we have 2 clients, no pending clients. 2 clients was approved, that was the FMC, and here goes, it is enabled under the policy. Let me see if we find something. It's just the default ones, the groups and the certificates that be used. So if you want to generate a PxGrid certificate, you can do here. Let me see, diagnose, so we don't have anything here. Under logs, you got FMC communicating with the ISE. So that's where we check between ISE and FMC if that works, right? So here I can, as we did a test and works perfectly, and here I can check that they are communicating, right? So that's good, and we can wrap up this video right now. And well, next video we will keep the configuration, we will configure net, configure the ACP, we will get this Windows 10 devices going out to internet, and also these 3 guys here will go out to internet, and I will show you why and one of the ways to do it, right? So thank you so much, thank you for your time, God bless you, see you soon, bye bye.